Hello, hello, hello to all of my Facebook friends. It is not dinner time in my house. Let me share real quick. We're getting used to this little routine. If you are hopping on, feel free to share. We are going to make a fun, keto-friendly snack. This is one of my favorite snacks. Hang tight. Let me just share this in each of my little groups real quick so everybody can see this fun recipe. And this should be pretty quick because it's pretty easy. So hold on. And if you guys are just joining me, welcome. I hope everybody has had a wonderful Saturday. It was beautiful weather today. Hold on one second because I'm looking for a couple of my new parties so that they can see all the fun stuff. So hold on. And I have put the recipe in the description, so you guys should be able to see that. Hold on one second because I'm looking for a few more of my parties. I really wish they did this in order. And then, okay, I think, wait, one more. And then we'll get started because this shouldn't be super long. Okay, I think that was all my groups. Anyway, welcome. We are going to make a snack tonight because doesn't everybody need a snack every now and then? And for those that may not be aware, about 18 months ago, I adopted the keto way of life. And some people think that that means I don't get to eat anything good, but that is not reality. I do get to eat lots of good things. And I was getting ready to make one of my favorite snacks tonight and stopped myself and thought, oh, you guys might want to see me making this snack and see how easy it is. So if you are hopping on, give me some hearts and let me know you're here. It's not showing me who's hopping on, but it does say there are a couple people on here. And if you want to share this with all of your friends, by all means. Hey, Janice. Okay, maybe it is going to start showing me who's hopping on. So we're making, it's called Keto Peanut Butter Almond Bites. And I first of all want to give credit to one of the groups that I follow, the Keto Dad. It is a guy and his wife that they share tons and tons of different things about keto, and I watch him all the time and watch his wife, and this is a recipe I got from them. So I do want to give them credit. I did post the recipe in this video, but I don't want to take credit for it. I did not come up with this. This is one of their recipes, and I've been making it for a while, and I love it. Oh, now I see who's coming on. Hey, Amber. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Mom. Howdy. Okay, so we're going to make keto peanut butter bites, and I'm going to use the Pampered Chef mini muffin tin. We could also use the brand new mini brownie pans, so they'd be little square bites instead of round bites, but I'm just going to use this one because this is what I've used the last several times, so it's what we're going to use. So super easy. You get a 1/4 cup of butter, and this is Kerrygold butter. If you're not familiar with Kerrygold butter, it's sold in pretty much every grocery store. So we've got a 1/4 cup of Kerrygold butter. We're going to do 1/4 cup of peanut butter. And if you happen to be keto and peanut butter spikes your blood sugar or does anything to you or causes inflammation, then you could also use almond butter or cashew butter, any other kind of nut butter. I'm using peanut butter, and I'm actually using homemade peanut butter that I make in my, I don't know if y'all can see it back there, my deluxe cooking blender. So I just use 1 container of unsalted roasted peanuts and make my own peanut butter in that blender. So we're going to use a 1/4 cup of this peanut butter. I need a small scraper to get it out, so hold on. Every time I think I get everything ready, I don't. So I'm using the mini measure all cup, and I've just pulled it down to a 1/4 cup so that I know how much I need to use. And all we're gonna do is fill this. And if I don't have enough in this jar, I just made a fresh, no, I'll have enough. I just made a fresh batch of peanut butter before I came on here. And I thought about doing that live with you guys as well, but the blender's a little bit loud, so that wouldn't have been very helpful. Okay, so there's really like exactly a 1/4 cup in here. One thing that's great about using our scrapers, I can get all the last little bit out of my jar. And that goes for if you're getting it out of the container of Jif, that'll work as well. Okay, so we have a 1/4 cup of peanut butter, 1/4 cup of butter, and we're going to melt this real quick. And I'm just gonna do probably about 40 seconds, should be enough time. So let me go put this in the microwave, and I'm just using the batter bowl for it. What did everybody have for dinner tonight? Put in the comments what you had for dinner. I did not come live fixing dinner. Hey Daniel, hey Latrice. We're making keto peanut butter almond bites. I did not come live making dinner because our dinner was nothing fancy. We had some grilled hot dogs on the green egg and some ribs that my husband had done a couple of nights ago on the green egg. So there was nothing fancy about dinner. I did make some French fries for the boys in the air fryer, but that was the extent of our dinner. Hey Kimberly, did everyone have a great day? Hey Rebecca, bacon cheddar burger. From Main Street Tavern, that's even better. I love Main Street Tavern. I have not been in forever. Miss it. Really, really good. What else did y'all have? Nachos. That sounds good. Hey Gina, I sent you your party link. I don't know if I think you saw that. And I am working on your Facebook group. I'll start doing some posts to it soon. So start inviting everybody to that Facebook group. All right, so what I'm doing, I am just using the little baby mini muffin papers. I think these are just adorable. Now let me say this. I am going to do these as little individual bites, but you could put parchment paper on a sheet pan, and you could do this recipe on a sheet pan, kind of like brittle. So do it on a sheet pan, let it harden, because we're gonna put these in the freezer, and then break it up. But we're gonna use the mini muffin pan. Chicken fingers and fries, that sounds good. What else did y'all have? Let me scroll back and see what I missed. Maybe nothing else. What did y'all do on this beautiful Saturday? Because it was gorgeous. Let me grab our butter and our peanut butter. Okay, yeah, this is good and melted. We are going to add just a couple simple ingredients. So we need 1.5 cups of sliced almonds. So I've got some from Walmart, and then the others are from Costco that I bought last week so that I would have plenty. So we're gonna first use what's left in this bag. And I already buy the sliced up almonds because I'm lazy. I don't want to have to do anything. So here's 1 cup. Look, that was perfect. And now we need 1/2 cup. This bag, I forget, I should pay attention. When I go to Costco, I get a good number of keto-friendly things at Costco. Sometime I'll do a Costco run and make note of prices and that kind of stuff for you, in case any of y'all want to know. We're going to do about another 1/2 cup. So we have 1.5 cups of sliced almonds. But yeah, I got this big bag just because then I won't be buying almonds as much. Oh, you painted. What did you paint, Latrice? 2 weeks ago, when all of my projects started, we painted 4 different rooms. And I wish I had some other rooms to paint, but I don't. So I'm running out of projects. But it's okay, I'll find something to keep me busy. All right, we need a tablespoon of Swerve or whatever is your preferred sugar substitute. I actually like monk fruit a little better than Swerve, so I am going to use a tablespoon of monk fruit. I also get this at Costco, but you can get it at Walmart, Fresh Market, or Neighborhood Market, whatever it's called. I'm not sure about Publix. Let me do say, for anyone that's interested keto-wise, some people think, oh, you got to order everything online or go to specialty stores like Whole Foods or Sprouts. If it is not at Walmart, Neighborhood Market, which is where most of my stuff comes from, but Walmart, Aldi, or Publix, and then some of my bigger things at Costco, then I pretty much don't use it. There's very, very little that I order. One thing I order are my liquid sweet leaf drops, which we are going to do a dropper of this in here. And the only reason I'm doing that, it kind of just offsets some of the, I don't know, they just work together. The monk fruit and the sweetener, sweet leaf work together. If you didn't want to do the sweet leaf, you would do 2 tablespoons of the monk fruit. All right, and then we need, I feel like I'm all over the board. That's going to be the case all the time. We need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I am using our discontinued double strength Madagascar bourbon vanilla. I wish we still sold this. It came back just for a couple months right at the end of the year. Maybe it'll come back again sometime. Okay, and then we're going to stir all this before we add our chocolate chips, just so that all of the almonds get good and coated. So it's a 1/4 cup of melted butter, a 1/4 cup of peanut butter. If you don't make your own, which most people are not going to make their own peanut butter, then my recommendation, if you're trying to keep this keto, if you're not trying to keep it keto, then none of this part really matters, but then use natural peanut butter. I know that I used to get I think it was Smucker's, and it does have a lot of oil at the top, and you have to kind of stir it. That's part of why I started making my own peanut butter, because it's just really quick and easy to make it anyway. Also, when I make my own, I can control what ingredients are in it. But if you're trying to keep something keto, the main thing to look for is peanut butter that just says peanuts and salt. There shouldn't be anything else. So like Jif is not a keto-friendly peanut butter. Hello, Misty. Hello, Amy. Hey, Jessica. All right, so we're going to add some Lily's, it's backwards, but Lily's chocolate chips. I get these at Walmart. This is the semi-sweet, but there's also the milk chocolate. The milk chocolate is not quite as keto-friendly because it's only 32% cocoa, and then this is 45%, but they're both relatively, actually, yeah, there's a difference of 1 net carb. These have 1 net carb more, so they're really both pretty keto friendly. The recipe calls for 1/4 cup. Okay, on this part, I don't measure. We just put in however many chocolate chips look good, and I probably put a good bit more than 1/4 cup. But that's okay. Ooh, don't waste. Go in there. Now, my butter and my peanut butter are still warm. So yes, the chocolate chips are going to melt a little bit. But that's okay because all of this is going to go in the freezer for a couple hours for it to kind of harden. So then the chocolate just kind of sets back up. The other thing you can do, you could melt your chocolate and drizzle it on top if you wanted, or you could wait and just get this in the cups and put the chocolate chips right on top. I like it being all mixed in. All right, so now what we are going to do, can y'all see me? Give me some thumbs up if you can see my pan, because I can't, the comments are in the way. Hey Lori, hey Jessica. All right, if y'all have not figured out the importance of all of our scoops, then you need to start, because I think so far on each, this is my 3rd Facebook Live this week, and I think I have used a scoop on each one of the lives. So all you're going to do is do 1 little scoop in each little muffin tin. Sometimes I do a little bit bigger scoops than other times. There are times that the way that I end up scooping out, I don't get all 24 cups filled. And that's okay. If I only get 22 or even 20, then it's not the end of the world. It's just that some of them are a little bit overflowing, and that just means that's probably one of the first ones that I'll eat, because I always look for the ones that seem to be the biggest treat. I did include the nutrition or the macros when I posted this recipe, so for those of you, if you are keto, you'll know what that means. If you're not keto, then don't worry about it. And I personally think these treats are good whether you eat the keto lifestyle or not. Who does not like chocolate and almonds and peanut butter? I mean, if you're allergic to peanut butter, then I'm sorry. I hate it for you, because I love some peanut butter. All right, so we're just scooping, and this is the smallest scoop. So this is the little 1 tablespoon scoop. And you really will not want these to be any bigger than this little mini size, because they're pretty sweet. A serving size is 2 of them, so, you know, I definitely eat 2 whenever I get them out. And I think we're going to be a little bit short, but not much. I've had it before where I have too much. I've had it where I don't have enough. Never exact, but it's okay. All right, rather than trying to do one that's, we got 22 instead of 24, but get the last little bit of almonds. Okay, close enough. I could have maybe added a little more chocolate chips, a little more almonds, whatever, but close enough. I ended up with 22. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these in the freezer, and I'll leave them in there probably until just before I go to bed tonight, and then let me show you how I store them. I do have some left over from my other batch, but when I start getting low, and I store mine in the refrigerator. You can store them in the freezer, but I don't like them to be quite that hard. So I just store them in the refrigerator, but I just store them in this glass leak-proof container. And since they're kind of hard, you can stack them on top of each other. Here, we'll just leave this one out because I'll eat it in just a little bit. But look, they just peel out of the paper, and then they're ready to eat. They are so, so good. That little chip tried to get away, so we had to eat it. They're so, so good. That is very quick to make. 1/4 cup melted butter, 1/4 cup peanut butter, teaspoon of vanilla, tablespoon of swerve, or I used monk fruit, 1 dropper of sweet leaf stevia. If you don't have this, use 2 tablespoons of your sweetener, 1.5 cups of sliced almonds, and that was it. Oh, and then most important part, the chocolate chips. Mix all that together, put in a little mini muffin tin. You could either use this one, or we can have a brownie shaped one that's coming out. Both of them are 24, so either one would work. Pop it in your freezer for a couple hours, and your snack is ready to go. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have any questions, let me know. Tomorrow night we are having grilled flank steak for dinner. So again, I probably won't come on live for that because there's not much for y'all to see. What I did though, last night, I started marinating the flank steak, and I always like to marinate it for 2 days because then it tastes the best. And I just marinate it in a Ziploc bag, and so we'll grill that with some roasted vegetables in the air fryer. We may do asparagus wrapped in bacon because I do have some asparagus, and then for the boys I will do some baked potatoes in addition to whatever other vegetables we have. So I doubt I'll come Facebook Live, but the first of next week I'll probably do some other Facebook Live friendly dinners. So hope everyone is having a great day, or had a great day. Hope you have a great evening. Tomorrow's Palm Sunday, so even though we can't gather at church, hopefully you'll figure out a different way to gather and celebrate Easter is coming. And yeah, if y'all have any questions, if you need anything, just let me know. And we will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.